Hey, you don't need to adjust anything, not your posture, not your thoughts, not even your mood. Just let this moment meet you where you already are. There's something quietly powerful about that, not forcing yourself into a different state, but allowing it to come to you. I imagine you somewhere comfortable, not perfect, just real. A faint light, a soft glow, maybe the air barely moving, like a curtain shifting gently, or a distant sound you don't need to follow. Small details, the kind most people ignore, but you don't have to ignore them right now. Bring your attention to your breathing, just for a moment, not to control it, just to notice it, the way it moves on its own, the way your body already knows how to take care of you. There's something reassuring about that. Even when everything feels uncertain, something in you stays steady, reliable, quietly present. If I were near you, I wouldn't interrupt that. I'd just notice the way your shoulders soften, the way your face relaxes when you stop thinking about it. It's subtle, but it changes everything. Most people spend so much energy trying to become someone else. Better, more confident, more impressive. But real confidence doesn't come from becoming. It comes from recognizing what's already there. And you're closer to that than you think. There's a reason you're still here, still listening, still present. That's awareness. Let your attention drift just a little, not completely, just enough to feel lighter. Like when your thoughts stop gripping so tightly, when your mind doesn't try to solve everything at once. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need space. And in that space, your thoughts slow down, your body follows, and that quiet tension you've been carrying begins to dissolve. Not dramatically, just gently. The best changes I like that. Quiet, gradual, almost invisible, until you realize something feels different. Maybe you notice it now, that slight shift, your breath a little deeper, your mind a little calmer, more centered. You don't have to hold on to it. That's the paradox. The more you try to keep a feeling, the faster it fades. But when you let it exist, it stays longer than expected. And that calm you feel, it's not coming from me. It's coming from you, finally being allowed to surface. And once you recognize that, you stop trying to fix yourself and start trusting what's already intact. If I move just a little closer, not enough to interrupt, just enough that my voice feels more personal, you might notice something else, a quiet sense of trust, not in me, but in this moment. Nothing is being asked of you, nothing is expected, and your mind responds to that by relaxing. You don't need to reach an ending here. There's no final point, just this steady unfolding. Your thoughts might drift again. That's fine. Let them. You can notice them without following them, like something passing in the distance. And then gently, without effort, your attention returns to your breath, to the quiet, to that grounded feeling becoming more familiar now. And as it continues, you might realize something subtle. This moment doesn't need to end. It just shifts softly into whatever comes next. And underneath all of that calm, steady presence is still there. And even as things shift, as your thoughts come and go, that steady presence doesn't disappear. It just settles a little deeper, like something familiar you don't have to search for anymore. You might notice how easy it is now to return to this feeling, not by effort, but by allowing, by not interrupting it. There's a rhythm here, one your body already understands. The rise and fall of your breath, the quiet space between thoughts, the way everything slows down when nothing is being demanded from you. And maybe, just for a moment, you let yourself trust that. Not fully, not all at once, just enough. Enough to stop holding everything so tightly. Enough to let your shoulders drop a little more, to let your jaw soften, to let that quiet ease spread without needing a reason. Because you don't always need a reason to feel okay. Sometimes it's already there, waiting for you to notice. If your attention drifts again, that's natural. You can follow it for a second, or you can simply watch it without getting pulled in. And then, without trying, you come back to this, to the stillness that's becoming more familiar now. There's something deeply grounding about that, knowing you can return here without effort, without needing anything external. It changes the way you move through everything else. A little less rushed, a little less reactive, a little more certain. Not loud certainty, not something you have to show, just a quiet knowing that you're steady underneath it all. And maybe you feel it now, not as a big realization, but as something subtle, something that doesn't need words. Just this calm awareness resting quietly beneath everything else, unchanged, still here as everything continues to move around.